University Terriers and the Colgate Raiders. Alongside Justin Galante, my name is Joel Godet. Welcome to Nickerson here in Boston, just off Con Ave. It is time for the Patriot League Championship, which means you're staring right in the mouth of a chance to go to the NCAA tournament, which is the ultimate prize for all of these teams when the season starts.
Yeah, and what's really I want to see his career end tonight.
Well, there was a tie on the second team all-conference for goalkeepers, so we don't know if we have the two best goalkeepers, but we know we have two of the three best goalkeepers. Will Barnes was on second team all-conference.
And he's a guy who waited his turn, right? Appeared in 8 total games, played about 40 minutes over his first 2 seasons at BU. Now as a junior, he has started every single game. Number 1 in the league in saves per game, tied for first in save percentage. He's 8th in the country in saves per game.
Matt LaCombe on the other side is the goalkeeper of the year in this conference. Got to get it past the guy that stops better than 50% of the shots that come his way. Toes cross. Turnover secured by Mernon.
And I think, anybody who comes out of the Patriot League is going to have a chance to win a game or 2 or more in the NCAA tournament. We've seen what all these teams have done. Colgate.
Open net. Barnes had to race over. I'm okay with taking that one from midfield.
Yeah, it almost worked, right? But, Colgate's got a win against Penn State. BU has that win against Army and almost won at Duke.
Transition again. Teams are taking shots. We're wheeling and dealing. That's how you get on Twitter. Pole goal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Rip from outside. And our first save of the day. Well, it had to come eventually.
Yeah, and that was really the first shot on goal of the game. That was from pretty far out, straight on. Goalie saw it.
Pass across the crease. Now work back from X. This is Connor. Already a goal to his credit today. Flips it down on the doorstep. Nice save. Barnes going low. Good athleticism and reflexes, and a nice outlook on the clear. Teams met. They got flagged 6 times. BU capitalized on 3 of those opportunities, and that's shot right into the cross of LaCombe. Matt Carwack wasn't really worried about it. Colgate has been penalized a bunch this year, but less later in the season. It more came early. And he said it kind of is what it is that they got hit 6 times. Doesn't think it'll happen again. Empty net once more, and off the post. Colgate taking another. Comes trotting. It's 5 in maroon. 17 is Jack Turner. He's got a hat trick in the first half. Low shot, kick save. Will Barnes. That thing made it up to the second story of the dorms that surround us here in Nickerson.
Yeah, best save for either goalie so far. It was Trumbull who took the shot and
scooped back. Corcoran around the goal line. Looked to his right. Deflected away. And the ground ball taken by Colgate. We've talked a lot about the clearing game today. Great games. Lost at Navy by a goal. Unsettled. Great opportunity. Better save. LaCombe went downstairs. Loose ball could be trouble, though. And the officials very quickly jumping in on it. Bottom of the pile was Jake Cates.
And, here's the thing about this game, Joel. There have been a lot of goals scored. There probably will be a lot more. And at the end of the day,
4 here in the second.
There's time.
This is a more normal quarter of lacrosse. Low shot. Again saved. Goalie's starting to play a little bit better. LaCombe got a stick on it. And I think for both guys, Justin, they had to make one, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think there's also an element to this of, these teams were playing with their hair on fire. Absolute 100% effort every second of the game so far. Can you really do that for 60 minutes is the question.
I thought for a second LaCombe was going to shoot that because the goalie's out of the crease. Empty net, shot missed wide. Goalie's back in. Barnes couldn't get to it quick enough.
Hey there, it's Coach Damon. Real quick, if you're enjoying this save edit, I want to invite you to sign up for my weekly newsletter where I send out lacrosse goalie tips, tricks, drills, everything that I was working on during that week. It's absolutely free. Just go to laxgoalierat.com/email, enter your email, and you'll get the next newsletter. And while you're at it, be sure to like and subscribe to this YouTube video so that you can be notified when the next save edits come out. Let's get back into it.
So run and gun, improvisation offensively that it's almost like when you get to the EMO, it's too settled down.
You almost get too methodical.
Yeah.
D'Alto low, nice save downstairs by LaCombe. What would have been the 8th man-up goal by D'Alto this year. That's best in the Patriot League. Strength. Into the middle, low shot. Yeah, that's LaCombe going downstairs again. Rebound kicked out to BU. Cates to his left hand. Cates misses wide. No, he got it.
I was saying.
Sorry.
Both coaches talked very similarly about how they love the intensity of this game as Barnes makes the stop, but they just need to clean some things up. Like, you're not thrilled with all the turnovers. You're not thrilled with the empty net goals, but at the end of the day, it's a playoff lacrosse game, and it's going to be what it's going to be. You just have to have. Oh, look at this.
Opportunity for BU. Ripped. D'Alto, I don't know what that hit, but it ricochets out.
I think it was a save for LaCombe.
Defensive switch. They're going to keep the long pole on Druin. Comes back around goal line. Deflection. Meyer got a stick on it. Scooped out of the sky by Barnes.
And Loyola could have been the 1 seed.
Uh-huh. So honestly, it's anybody's game. Here's Colgate off the turnover. Pole. No, we're not going to get a pole goal. Was that Yates? Yeah, it was. Would have been his first goal of the season. He does have a couple assists. BU here. Great opportunity. Kelly goes downstairs and scores. Settled things down. It's been a harder find.
That's a good point. They're 0 for 3 on the EMO.
Staring over to the far side, waiting for the play. Here comes Corcoran. Ready to roll with 19 seconds. Left hand, Cates. D'Alto rips. That's off the leg of LaCombe. Still loose out in front and flipped over the shoulder. Kelly's got a hat trick and a tie.
Winner of this gets Army.
Although neither one is really worried about it. Nice save sliding down by Barnes. Rebound picked up. Barnes again. Army has 2 losses this year. These 2 teams. So, I don't know. Do you want to see them again? Because
how difficult it is.
You get no warm-up. Hey, go in there.
Yeah, especially on a cold night like this.
Turn the corner. D'Alto, that's a save by LaCombe.
By the way, Perfetto with 8 points tonight.
7 for
one
Colgate
off
with 6 assists. Third in the conference, coming in with 27. Saved by LaCombe.
You know, if you were to say what makes the difference in this game, I don't know if there's an answer other than who has the ball last. But one thing that could make an impact is that because
here's the thing, if you have the ball last, you might not have the ball last.
Yeah, that's true. The thing that's interesting is that because BU took that timeout right away, right? That's the media timeout.
Another full field shot. Both teams are just seeing empty cages with the way the goalies have played at less than a minute between goals. Bodies diving, back up, loose ball rolling back near midfield. Oh, nice play. Popping it right back to your help. Bounce shot as the shot clock expired, sucked up by Will Barnes. Discs are expensive, man.
Are you into calling it disc golf as opposed to frisbee golf?
No. Frisbee is a brand.
Yeah. So you're not good with it. It's the first time since 2021 that Colgate has played in the Patriot League tournament.
Bounce shot, nice save. Barnes put his feet together.
And that year, they beat BU in this quarterfinal round.
That's the only loss in the quarterfinal.
This building and end their careers, you felt like would take a Herculean effort, and Colgate's done a lot of that.
Colgate trying to make another Herculean play. Barnes with the stop. You know, both keepers have gotten involved in the second half. The first 6 shots went in, but both guys now have double-figure saves. 11 apiece. has the assignment on Druin, 77 on 5. Morrison is fantastic. First team all-conference. So too is Druin, going to his right hand and saved by Barnes.
Yeah, Morrison kind of forced Druin off his line there, and Barnes was just pinned to the post, so there was nowhere to shoot.
Barnes now has 12 saves. 11 for LaCombe on the other side.
There's still time for this to change, but it's sure looking like this is going to be a 4th consecutive game for BU that's decided by 1 goal.
And for Colgate, if that's a loss, oh my. 3 conference losses this year, all by 1 goal. 5 losses by 1 or 2 goals in 2022. 4 of their 9 last year by 1 or 2 goals. Always in close games. They hadn't gotten over the hump, though. It was one of the reasons they revolutionized their playing style this year. Pass to the doorstep, broken up. It was into a triangle of maroon jerseys. Ground ball is taken away by Colgate. With 1:38 left to go, they've got to clear it. That's been a chore.
Just how evenly matched are these teams? They've played.
Guarded by Morrison. Nice shot low, kicked up by Barnes. Still alive. Turner, that's rejected again by Barnes. Great opportunity, even better opportunity. Barnes standing on his head in double overtime. And another timeout. Will Barnes has 15 saves.
What did I tell you, Joel? This is not a goalie show tonight. But at some point, Will Barnes and Matt LaCombe are going to be asked to save the game for their team. And Will Barnes did it once, and the Post did it once also.
My goodness.
Or break the tie.
Low shot again, saved by Barnes, denying Druin this time.
Turner was on the other side of the field, wide open, screaming for the ball, but Druin got a pretty good look.
17 saves. The clear is the issue. And that won the game Friday when these teams met in Hamilton. It was a 1-goal game that BU came back from down 8. Wraparound shot? No. I mean, we're getting some dicey opportunities now as Colgate's clear falters. BU with another opportunity. 2:33 to go. And we've got a timeout.
Well, this is certainly a game that nobody is ever going to forget that is here or is watching it. And we said in the 4th quarter, I mean, it's a shame someone has to lose this game. And it rings even more true now with 2:33 left in triple overtime. But, again, if you're Army, you are thrilled because it is taking every ounce of energy in reserve that these two teams have to find a winner tonight.
Emotional energy. Like, forget the physical.
Yeah, and you know what? Let's give Colgate a lot of credit for the fact that on Friday, as we look at this last chance for Travellini, on Friday, Colgate was up 10-2 on BU on its home field with the opportunity to get a bye in the first round. And they gave that lead away, lost the game, had to come all the way to Boston and play tonight. And the mentality could have very easily sunk and been like, we shouldn't be here. We shouldn't be playing in this game. We blew that on Friday. Now we have to play the same team on Tuesday. And you have not sniffed 1 ounce of that from Colgate tonight.
This is the first triple overtime game in the Patriot League Championship since 2009 when number 3 seed Navy upset number 2 seed Colgate 9-8 in triple overtime. Navy went on to beat Bucknell, also 9-8 for the championship. Excuse me, that was in the first round. They won 9-8. They then won the championship over Army, ironically. Bucknell did 10-8. BU, dump out front. Kelly ends it! in triple overtime. Fourth goal for Brendan Kelly, and the junior sends BU to the Patriot League semifinal.